the second reason is because in my country, in Vietnam, there are many people who believe in Buddhism. So I want to have more knowledge about Buddhism, and I want to see how the difference between Burmese Buddhism and Vietnamese Buddhism. So yes, so I joined the class. Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Hopin,
I also want to know more about Buddhism in Myanmar. Yeah.
Okay. And Tran Evie?
Actually, I have already done all of the courses, okay. And I only need one, like for the final exam. Okay. And I have to choose one to do this semester. So I want to try this one with you to learn more about like Buddhism. My parents also are Buddhism.
Okay, so you all are from the Buddhist background, yeah?
Yes.
Right.
So thank you for your answer. So I will teach you as much as I can, but not the very typical way. Very easy and very friendly. We can discuss each other. I will explain as much as I can. Then, if you want to know, if you want to ask, if you want to raise a question, then feel free. Yeah, feel free to ask me. So I want to start from the the question: what is Buddhism is all about? What is Buddhism? Yeah. Let me use this one. Before that, I want to show the map. It's a Buddhist map. Maps. So here is Myanmar. Here is Vietnam, yeah? Your country, right. Yeah. And if you walk to the west, you will reach Burma. From the Vietnam, that's the west, yeah? Vietnam, Cambodia, Thailand, Laos, and there's Myanmar. That is China, yeah. China.
Yeah, China.
Yeah, here's Bangladesh. Bangladesh here not mentioned. Actually, here is India. India is not here. Not only here, but also here, also border country. So Myanmar, Burma is surrounded Thailand, Laos, China, Bangladesh, and India. So here is the sea. So Malaysia, Singapore. So Buddhism originated where? where Buddhism started? You know?
I think Indian.
India. Yeah.
Yes.
This map is better.
I confused. I don't know Indian or China, but yes, I think India.
India and Nepal. Nepal.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. Nepal. And the border, Nepal and India, in the border, there was Kapila Watu. I will tell you later the name. I will write it down later. Oh, let's see. Oh, I don't know what's happened. Okay. It's difficult. So let's hear. So the Buddhism originated in India and Nepal. And the Buddha was born in Nepal territory, and but maybe in the ancient time, India and Nepal is not different, yeah. And throughout the Buddha's lifetime, the Buddha, where is India? It's a difficult, it's a complicated map. No. No. Yeah. It's India. The Buddha traveled around India to preach the Dhamma throughout his life. So actually, he was born here. And the Buddha, died at the age of 80. At the age of 80, actually, as a Buddhahood, he has taught his teachings 45 years. Throughout 45 years, he traveled all the time through around India, and after this is a brief explanation. I will tell you later detail. After 100 years of the Buddha's time, the Buddha's passed away, and then there was two Buddhist school spreaded.
Oh, right.
Yeah. After 100 years. So before 100 years, so Buddhism is the one branch. So we write it Buddhism, and also I will talk about again later about the how the Buddhist schools are different each other. Yeah. Buddhism. So here the Buddhism is an English word. You see the ism for the Hinduism, Jainism, and Christianity. Christianity is not ism, yeah. So socialism. So actually, the original Pali words is the Buddha Sasana. Buddha Sasana in Pali words. Buddha is Buddha. Yeah, Buddha's name. And Sasana is the teaching or dispensation. So Buddhism means the dispensation or the teachings of the Buddha. That is called the Buddhism. So all the sasana, all the teachings are taught by the Buddha. So the Buddhism is, we can say, the teachings of the Buddha. So Buddha Sasana. And Buddha Sasana, with, if, and here I want to say, what is Buddhism? What is Buddhism? We can say the teachings of the Buddha, briefly to say. So the Buddha, the name, is not the real name of the Buddha, not the original name, Originally, the Buddha is, the original name is Siddhartha. Siddhartha. Before the Buddha, his name is Siddhartha. If you are interested to read, there is one book written by the German writer. The name of the book is Siddhartha. Very, very famous book. He writes about the Siddhartha, but not the exact biography of the Buddha. He formulated some stories about the Siddhartha. So after Siddhartha was born in one of the royal family. Royal family in Kapilavatthu. Kapilavatthu is it the name of the city, or the name of the how to say, one of the territory in the ancient time, Kapilavatthu. His father's name is Suddhodana. Suddhodana, and mother means Maya. Very, very famous name, yeah. Maya. In India, in the worldwide, Maya. I had a lot of names with the Maya, yeah, Maya. So he was born as a normal person. Normal person, that means normal human being. Normal human being, not just like a god, And we say the Buddha, the Siddhartha, is a normal human being, but extraordinary person. We say like that. So you can think he is normal or extraordinary person. Okay, so this is a brief biography of him. And Siddhartha married to Yasodhara. 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 He married at the age of 16. At the age of 16, Siddhartha married to Yasodhara, and they have got one child, one son. His name is Rahula. His name is Rahula. At the age of 29, he renounced the palace. He went to the forest at the age of 29. And 29, he went to the forest. Actually, his father Suddhodana. Let me tell you one story about his father's intention. You know, when Siddhartha was born, then many astrologers invite many astrologers, and there is 5 very famous astrologer at the time when Siddhartha was born. Four of them, they claim there is 2 possibility of the Siddhartha. That when the Siddhartha become older, getting older, there is 2 possibility. The one is the Siddhartha will become a Buddha. And the second possibility is Siddhartha, if Siddhartha does not become a Buddha, or he will become the king. The king, and not the ordinary king, like Ashoka, like very, very, he can reign a lot of lands, a lot of countries. He can control many countries. So very, very great kings. So there is a two possibility they claim, but one of the 5 astrologers, the youngest astrologer, said, no, there is only one possibility. He will surely become a Buddha. So his father Suddhodana always worry about to become a Buddha. He does not want his son to become a Buddha. He always want his son to become a great king. There is in Myanmar also some parents they don't want us to become a monk. They want us always to become a doctor, to become a professor, to become a very rich person, like that. But traditionally saying, but every Burmese parents, they want their children to become a temporary monk and temporary nun. Do you know that tradition in Myanmar? There is a temporary monk and temporary nun. They always make, if some the parents, if their children are not become do not become a temporary nun or temporary monk, they are not satisfied. So every man and every girls, every people in Myanmar, they have at least once become a temporary nun and temporary monk. So there is a Burmese tradition, but here Suddhodana, the father of the Siddhartha, he never want his son to become a Buddha. He always want his son to become a great king. So that's why he always worry. But at the age of 29, the Siddhartha cannot live anymore in the palace. So that's why he renounced the palace and he went to the forest and he practiced, we call the Dhamma. He practiced the Dhamma, the teaching, other translations. So he used so many methods. He used so many methods to become a Buddha that he never lose his hope to become a Buddha. But within the 29 to the 35, all 6 years, 6 years long, he practiced very extremely, very hardly. He worked very hard to become a Buddha, but he used a lot of wrong method also. After 6 years, the 6th year after renunciation, he find the middle path. We will discuss later the middle way. Middle path. And with the middle way or middle path, he become a Buddha. So we don't say after become a Buddha, we don't say Siddhartha. Yeah. Then instead we call him Buddha. Buddha. So what does Buddha means? Let me just I can erase that one all, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So what is Buddha? That one also we should know. Buddha means awakening. Awakening is a correct spelling? Awaken. Yeah, awakening. Sometimes my spelling is, yeah, awakening. Awakening means awake. Yeah, awake. So why we say what is awake? So that means before he understand the truth, he is fall asleep. He is asleep. And also we can say, as long as before we understand the noble truths, we are sleeping. Sometimes we can say some example, most of the people are like daydreaming. Sometimes it's very dangerous, in the village, in the forest, there's a lot of dangerous things, very dangerous, but like a daydream, we are going around. After we understand the noble truths, that is called awakening. Yeah, we can say, oh, awake. Okay, so now we can conclude Buddhism. Buddhism means the teachings of the Buddha. The Buddha, instead, some people said Siddhartha Gautama. Some people say, but not the many people say like that. Siddhartha Gautama. So maybe if you are interested, you can find in the internet as well. So that's why I write it down all the how to say important words. Siddhartha Gautama. Gautama is the ethnic name. His ethnic name, Gautama. Siddhartha Gautama. So, and at the age of 35, he became Buddha. Yeah, and at the age of 80, he passed away. So altogether, as a Buddha, he traveled and he preached the Dhamma 45 years. Yeah, from 35 to 45 years. He never rests. He sleeps only 2 hours a day. All the time he traveled and he preached the Dhamma. So in this, Burmese Buddhism, I will talk about as much as I can what he teach, what he taught, all 45 years long. Okay, here one thing I want to tell you is to understand overall religions. There is the oldest religion is Hinduism. Yeah. I will not explain about what is Hinduism, what is Christianity, but to understand the Buddhism, I want to point it out. One point: Hinduism, Christianity, Islam, Buddhism. There is 4 major religions in the world. Actually, other Jainism is the minority. Taoism, Taoism, I think the spelling might be like that. Taoism, but mainly there is 4 religion, major religion of the world. Hinduism is the oldest religion. After the Hinduism, Buddhism comes. And after the Buddhism, 500 years after the Buddhism, Buddhism is 2,600 years ago. The Buddhism started 2,600 years ago. After another 500, the Christianity comes to this world. Christianity, and next 500 years ago, after the Christianity, Islam comes to the world. So this is brief, the years of the major religion. Okay, so Hinduism, we cannot say how many years ago the Hinduism existed. Nobody cannot say. Very, very long ago. After that, the Buddha came to the world and founded the Buddhism. And after 500 years of Buddhism, Christianity comes. After 500 years after the Christianity, Islam comes to the world. So here, what I want to say is, Hinduism, they believe to Brahma. Brahma also creator. They believe the Brahma like a god. Creator is like a god. Brahma created everything. Human, animals, the universe, the world, everything. The Brahma created. So they believe the creator. And Christianity, they believe Jehovah, let us say God. He also creator. The Christian believe in God. That God created everything like a Brahma. And also in Christian creation, the first human being, Adam and Eva, yeah, Adam, Eva, you know? Yeah, Adam, Eva, they believe that, and also God create everything, and comes to the next Islam. They also, their God is Allah, but like a God, let us say God. And God also create the first human being is Adam and Eva, the same. And also they believe that Allah created everything in this universe. Human beings, including you and me and everything. There's no exception. Everything was created by God. Okay? So these, the other major three religion, they they believe in creation. So everything's are happening according to the wills of God. They believe that. So 2,600 years ago, when the Siddhartha, a princess, was born, he started revolution. Of the creation. He never believed everything is happening according to the wills of the Creator. He never believed. So, in 4 major religions, there's only one religion, Buddhism, is different. The other 3 is as far as creation is concerned, the other 3 is the same. They all believe in creation, but the Buddha never said everything is happening according to the wills of superior being. So now, so 1 point. So the Buddha said one very important words. Let me say in Pali words. It's Pali, the Asian Indian language. Attahi, attano, nato. Attahi is self, oneself, yeah. Attano also oneself. Nato means refuge. Refuge, that means you have to refuge yourself. And if you want to become a proper person, don't pray to anybody. Just do yourself. You must do yourself to become what you want to become. So this is very important words about the Buddhist concept. You know, praying, worshiping. But the Buddhist people also pray, worshiping, chanting, recitation. We do that, but we don't believe only praying, worshiping, chanting. By chanting, we will get anything. The Buddha will never give you something. So, but the Buddha gives the way. We have to rely on ourselves. We have to do ourselves to get what we want to get. So, Addahi, Addanonato. And also one, let me say in English, the human is superior to any living beings. There is no one above the human. The human is the highest beings in this universe. The Buddha said. So why, what, how? It's a lot of question might be, but we have to tell you a lot of information. So there's one word you can remember if you want to understand the Buddhism. There is no one above the human. The human is very great being. Okay? So, I think okay. So Dhamma, the teachings. Yeah, Dhamma means the teachings of the Buddha. So today I want to tell you the briefly to say there is we can make a briefing of the old Buddha's teachings with the three words. The Buddha's teachings are organized with the three baskets. We say. Let me write it down in Pali words. Rules and regulation. Rules or law, yeah. Rules law Suttanta. Suttanta, that means discourses, or the stories, a lot of stories about where and how and whom the Buddha teach these discourses, like that. And sorry, not this one. Abhidhamma. Abhidhamma is the abstraction. Abstract, or the Buddhist psychology, some people said, but more than the psychology, very deep teaching, like a psychology, what is mind, how the mind is working, and good mind and bad mind. When someone has the angry, then his mind is together with what minds, like that. So about the very deep teachings of the Buddha, Abhidhamma, about the mind and matter, very, very detailed, very detailed. So if the scholars organize, the Buddhist monks, the elder Buddhist monks, organize the Buddha's teaching Dhamma with the three categories. So I think Kui Hong Lee tell me about the different schools of the Buddhism, yeah? Different school, different branch of the Buddhism. Here, all the Buddhist schools accept these three teachings of the Buddha, but you see here in rules and regulations, some Buddhist schools, they want to change the law, yeah? They want to change the law, but some Buddhist schools, they don't want to change. They want to accept what the Buddha gave. So I have already told you, after 100 years of the Buddha, 100 years of the Buddha, there was some Buddhist monks, some group of monks, they want to change some law. Maybe in the later I will tell you very detailed, but this is brief overview explanation. I think you understand, widely about the overview of the Buddhism, yeah? And after 100 years of the Buddha's passing away, some groups, like and very, very funny if we talk about that story, some Buddhist monks, there is 10 law they want to amend. They want to make an amendment. Like a very famous one is, we are allowed to drink very soft alcohol. uh, we don't know what the soft alcohol. My English translation also, maybe I don't know how to say. Maybe very very small amount of alcohol, maybe. Yeah. Buddhist monks are likely to be allowed to drink. They want to amend, but originally Buddhist monks are not allowed to drink any alcohol, any amount, even 0.1% are like that, not allowed. But they want to make change that law. And Buddhist monks should be allowed to drink, and also money. Originally, Buddhist monks are not allowed to accept money, but they want to change that law also. There's a 10 things they want to make an amendment. So one group, and another group of monks, they don't want to change. They strongly accept all the teachings of the Buddha should not be changed anything. So there's one group. There's two Buddhist group separated in 100 years after the passing away of the Buddha. So that group that who wants to change have a lot of boats, a lot of boats. So thousands of monks in this group who wants to change the law, and very small group who does not want the change of the law. So we call this group who wants to change the Buddha's Vinaya, rules and law, is a Maha Sanghika. This small group is called Theravada. Let me tell you briefly. Maha means great. Maha means great. Sanghika is a group of monks community. Mahasanghika means great groups of the Sangha, monks. And Theravada also, there is a combination of two words, Thera and Vada. Thera means elder monks. Vada means teachings. So the small group of monks is called Theravada branch, Theravada school. And great amount of monks, yeah. So big group of the monks is called Mahasanghika. So Mahasanghika later well known as Mahayana. Like in Vietnam, China, Korea, Mongolia, Bhutan, Tibet. So in this, to those countries, it's a Mahayana. Yeah. Mahayana. Maha means great. Great. Yana means vehicle. Vehicle, you know. And Theravada strongly accepted all the teachings of the Buddha without changing. So Mahasangika, Mahayana, they accept if we need to change according to time and place, we can change. They accept like that. So two major schools are separated after 100 years after the passing away of the Buddha. So in Burmese Buddhism in Myanmar is Theravada. Mahayana is now the popular in China, Vietnam. Let me write it down. China, Vietnam, Korea, how to spell? Korea.
R. Yeah. L-E-A.
K-O-A, yeah? K-O-E, yeah. Yeah. Korea, Mongolia, that one also I don't know. Yeah, Mongolia and Japan, Tibet, yeah. So maybe other country also. So some states from the Russia also is a Mahayana Buddhism is a popular, and the Theravada school is now in Myanmar, Thailand, and Cambodia, Laos, Sri Lanka. So here you can put Taiwan, Hong Kong like that. So this is brief explanation of how to say introduction of the Burmese Buddhism. I hope this overview will help you to widen to know about the Buddhism. So I will not take you 2 hours. Yeah, I will not teach you 2 hours. I also will teach you 1 hour only. Yeah. Okay.
I have a question.
Yeah. Okay.
I have a question. How can we get the credit points? Do you have any clausura or something else?
Yeah. Normally, last semester I didn't do anything. Normally, you have to write it down some assignment. Yeah. Assignment, and also last year we didn't meet it last year. I will show you some.